Hello, everyone. It is Emily with Claim Brilliance, the permanent weight loss coach. Do you watch your thoughts? What do you mean, do I watch my thoughts? Well, let me ask you this. Do you wear your thoughts? Did you know that the only reason why we identify as a certain type of person is because we believe the thoughts that we tell ourselves? So my question is, are you a Louis Vuitton thinker, or are you a worn out, secondhand, stretched out, holy, doesn't fit right kind of thinker? The thoughts that we have, there are all kinds, right? There's negative, there's positive, there's joyful, there's anger, there's like they create an emotion, right? And most of the thoughts that we naturally think are repetitive, and 80% of those thoughts are negative. So, are you believing your thoughts? If your mind is like a house, what kind of boundaries do you have? Do you just allow anything to come in, or do you mind your thoughts? Do you choose to believe and wear the thought of, I can't, I'm not good enough, I'm too old, I'm whatever it is? When you think I am thoughts, you are declaring to your mind the kind of person that you want to become, the kind of life you want to live. I am overwhelmed. I am whatever it is. You fill in the blank. My question for you is, does it look good on you? Does I'm too fat, does that look good on you? Or I'm too overwhelmed, does that look good on you? What about I'm a victim? Does that look good on you? What about I am successful, I am amazing, I am abundant? There's the flip side to everything, right? And I like to tell my clients, like, if you're going to do something, you've got to pick up the whole stick, right? And so that means that if you're going to choose the action, you've got to also recognize that there's going to be consequences. But along with that is what we focus on, right? And so what kind of thoughts are you thinking? Are you thinking, I'm going to try this new program, or I'm going to try this new exercise, or I'm going to try this, whatever it is? What is your intention, number one? And what are your thoughts? In my group coaching that I started today, I talked about the thought ladder. And the thought ladder, it's not about going from 1 to 100. It's about going from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. And so our brain, because we are, number one, always listening, our brain is always paying attention to what we believe. So thoughts come and they pass by, right? They come through us. And some thoughts that come just pass through because we don't believe them. But then other thoughts pass through and we believe them. And we grab hold, and then our brain listens, like, oh, that's the direction that we're going. Because your brain will always prove yourself to be true. And so we need to be able to say, no, I'm not going to wear that thought today. I'm not going to choose to believe that thought. That thought doesn't look good on me. So what's another thought that I can think? And the thought ladder is a great tool that you can have in your tool belt to be able to go from I'm not good enough to I can conquer the world. And the thought ladder, so an example of the thought ladder is to notice your thought, I am whatever it is, and then is it true? And to be able to question it. And then going from there to going to I'm noticing that I'm having this thought. And that's an example of the thought ladder, and you can develop from there. But what that simple change does is the first step is to notice what you are thinking. Because a lot of times we've been thinking the same thing for years, and so we don't even know what it is that we're thinking. Subconsciously our mind is paying attention, but consciously it's just passing. We don't know that we're thinking it. So bringing your thoughts aware, and I teach that in my course, bringing your thoughts aware and then noticing them and then shifting them. And that's the first phase of my course, is to be able to go from noticing your thoughts to shifting your thoughts. And anyways, so that was my question today, is like, your thoughts, do you have boundaries, or do you just believe everything that you think? What thoughts are you wearing, and do they look good on you? And how are you going to change it? How are you going to shift it? What can you do? And I will leave this with you and have you do some journaling around that. If you're interested in working with me, I would encourage and invite you to take that step. Let's get together. Let's have a one-on-one 90-minute free session, and let's get some clarity around what you want to do, where you want to go, and maybe even question your thoughts. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.